hopefully my actions can help them. Because that's why I wanted to become part of this program. So not only can I help myself, but I can help other people through the entire process. Hey everyone, it's Amanda here with my week 3 results on the Nursing Moms program. This week was a little bit different for me. I wouldn't say I really struggled, because honestly, the eating and the feeling full was easy for me. It was more lack of sleep. My 4-month-old is kind of going through a sleep regression right now, so she's been waking up in the middle of the night, so that's definitely been a bit of a struggle for me, just because on this program they'd like you to, of course, get adequate amount of sleep, but just like any new mom, you know that that's not how the baby works. So my day kind of starts in between 5:30 and 6 in the morning. That's if she doesn't wake up. If she wakes up, then I wake up at that time and then try to go back to sleep for a little bit. But I have to pump before I go to work, and then I pump 3 times while I'm at work. So a lot of my day, I'm attached to a pump. Not complaining about that by any means, because my daughter's health and me producing milk for her is my number 1 priority. And that's one of the reasons why I'm on this program, is so I can maintain my milk supply. I have read that when you're pretty much exclusively pumping, which is what I am doing, I guess it burns about 500 calories from your body. So say I'm eating 1,800 calories, I'm burning 500. So I'm really eating 1,300 calories, which typically, I think from experience, about 1,200 calories is where you want to be to lose weight. So I'm very envious of the people that get to do the 5-in-1 and have dropped the weight super, super fast, but I know that it's just not my time. I've talked to my coach about possibly in the future, but she's also told me that, there's been people that have done the 5-in-1 to completely wean their child, which is not in the place that I'm at right now. We're only 4 months in, so my plan is to continue to keep going strong as long as I can. So I really joined this for the healthy habits. Yes, of course I want to lose weight. And is it sometimes frustrating when I'm not losing it as quickly? Yes, but again, number 1 priority is my milk production and making sure that I'm on point with that, which I really haven't had too much of deplete for my milk supply. So that's been a positive, because some people it drops drastically, some people it kind of gradually drops, some people maintain. So definitely fortunate to be maintaining right now. So some other struggles I had this week were I actually went out to lunch with work people, which never used to be a struggle for me because I would just order whatever was on the menu. Not really the case now. You kind of have to think it out a little bit more. So when I found out where we were going, I looked at the menu prior, and I actually packed my lunch just in case I wouldn't be able to eat anything at the restaurant. I think that was a bit extreme, but I did it just in case, because I knew if I was put in that environment and I felt pressured, I probably would eat things that I shouldn't be eating, and then maybe the next step would think, oh, well, I ate that and I still lost a pound, so now I can eat this. And that's not the journey that I'm on. I'm on a journey to literally completely change my entire mindset, to create more healthy habits, again, not only for myself, but for my family. So I looked at the menu prior. I picked out what I was going to get. Because if you are part of the program, you know that there's tons of guides for all the different programs that we have for 5-in-1, 3-in-3, 4-2-in-1. There's even a going out to eat guide. If you're on a Facebook group, it's in the files section. So definitely check it out, because if you are a person that's social and wants to go out to eat, know what you can eat, and it makes it so much easier. I looked at the guide before. It made reference to just making sure that you're getting either steamed vegetables or certain types of vegetables that are lower in carbohydrates. And so I got a leafy green, so I got a Caesar salad. I asked for no croutons, and I asked for my dressing on the side, and I had grilled chicken on top of it. So for me, I actually like that. Everyone around the table, ordered everything that I used to order. There were chicken fingers, there were chicken wings, there were cheeseburger galore, and they looked delicious. I also referenced the guide to kind of see, what you need to do when you sit down at the table. And the number one thing was ask for no chips, no bread. That way you're not tempted by it. Because how many people go to a restaurant and they put it on the table and you just eat it because it's there and available to you? I know I did. Plus, I love chips and salsa and chips and queso. And that day, it was nachos and buffalo chicken dip. So it was definitely very tempting. I succeeded. I did not eat it. I still went through the day on my normal business. It's kind of funny when people know that you're going through a journey like this and they kind of say, are you going to eat it or not? And now I'm not saying that my coworkers are terrible and always trying to cheat me. They're not. But I'm also trying to be motivation for some of them that might want to lose the weight and don't know how to do it. So they're always watching. Hopefully my actions can help them because that's why I wanted to become part of this program. So not only can I help myself, but I can help other people through the entire process. So in week 3, I have lost 1 pound. That is actually the goal that my coach gave me. So she told me when I started this program to lose 1 to 2 pounds a week is great because I am eating 1,800 calories a day. I have a sheet that you can, if you're on the program, you know what the sheet is. It literally tells you how many starches, fruits and vegetables, proteins, healthy fats you should be eating. Basically, your macros, so that you can balance everything out and you're not eating too much of one thing and not enough of another thing. It doesn't matter when you eat your starches, when you eat your proteins, when you eat your vegetables, as long as you're getting it in. I feel like I have a problem with getting all of the food in. It's a lot of food. Granted, it's a lot of healthy food. So it is stuff that my body does need, but there's definitely been days where I didn't have enough starches. Like when I say I didn't have enough, it's like I'm allowed to have 4 starches in a day. And I might have only had 3. If you have any pointers for me, definitely comment below. Or if you just want to reach out to me, I'd love to hear from you. Your comments and messages are motivation for me, and I would love to be a motivation for you. Thanks. Until next time.